It says, verse 26, it says, a new heart also will I give you, Salakia, a new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh. So that's salvation, all right? That's ultimately salvation, which was only given to the Israelites, all right? Because when you read when you read Hebrews chapter 8, it reiterates what was written in Ezekiel 36, all right? And it says, I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel, all right? I'm not going to get it for time's sake so I can get my other scriptures, but just, driving the point home that, salvation is only for Israel. And what salvation is, which, like I said, you know, 99% of Christians, they don't even know what salvation is, all right? And the 1%, is mainly probably going to be, the scholars, which they probably don't even know, all right? I might as well say 100% of Christians that they don't know what the hell salvation is, okay? Salaki, let me correct myself. 100% of Christians, they do not know what salvation is, all right? I'm giving the the scholars too much credit, Salaki. All right, the scholars, they know more than the average Christian, okay? But they don't understand what salvation is, all right? Because to understand salvation, you have to know that the Lord is only dealing with the Israelites first and foremost, and that salvation, the new covenant is only with the Israelites, all right? And these Christians, they would never accept that. That's why they have replacement theology, all right? Which essentially they're trying to say that the Lord casted away his people, But the Apostle Paul, he cuts that. He said, have the Lord casted away his people? God forbid, all right? The Lord the Lord made an everlasting covenant with the Israelites, all right? To the point to where he swore by himself, all right? So for the Heavenly Father to allow the heathens to be a part of the new covenant, that means he lied. And it's impossible for the Lord to tell a lie, all right? So that's pretty much it on that. Let me just go back to my list. All right, so Salaki. Go back to the list. It says all right, so I went through Acts 4 and 12, which shows you, how to be saved, which is, by that name, which none other name was given, whereby we must be saved. So Proverbs 18 and 10, is just a quick little precept to back that up. All right, Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 10, it says, the name of the Lord, which what is his name? Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, the Father and the Son. You got to have both names. It says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it, and it's safe. Which who are the righteous? The elect. All right. It says the righteous runneth into it, and it's safe. All right, that's salvation, because when the Lord comes back, it's going to be all hell, being broken loose on earth. And then when the missiles are coming, the Lord's going to beam us up, and we're going to be safe. Okay? Just like it says in Malachi 4 and 2. Okay, we're gonna be like calves in the stall. We're gonna be protected from that destruction. All right, and it also goes into that in Isaiah 20:26, if I'm not mistaken, where it says enter into the secret chambers. All right, but the ticket on the chariot is those names. All right, you gotta have the name of the Father and the Son. Because what did Yahweh Shai said? He said, no man can go unto the Father but by me. So you got to have those names to even get on the chariot. All right. First and foremost, you got to be an Israelite. All right. Which it doesn't entirely matter how you look, because there's going to be Israelites coming out of all, kindreds of the earth. Israelites scattered throughout all these different lands, all right? You know, literally every continent, every country, there's Israelites scattered. So there's going to be, Israelites looking like these other nations. But if you're an Israelite, that's step one. Step two is having those names. Having Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Okay? And having faith that those are the names, all right? So that's step two. Okay? Step one is you got to be an Israelite. Step two, you got to have the names. All right? And then step three, which I'm going to go into right now. All right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that last. All right. Step three, I'm gonna get that. That's in Matthew 10 and 22. But I'm gonna get Sirach. Let me see if I got it. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 17, and verse 10. It says, I'll start at 9. It says, he gave them to glory in his marvelous acts forever, that they might declare his works with understanding. So the only ones that are going to be able to, declare the Lord's doings, whenever great judgment comes, they're able to, point out point out who did that, They're able to put a name to when great judgment happens. They're able to say that was Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that did that. The only ones that are going to do that are the elect of Israel. All right. It says, and the elect shall praise his holy name. Okay, so whenever the Lord does something marvelous on the planet Earth, whether it be great judgment or whether it be, that salvation that's coming, all right, because the Lord is coming to bring great destruction, and he's also coming to bring great deliverance. But the elect are going to be the ones to actually put a name to it, to tell the whole world who is doing this, who's behind this, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. We're going to be praising that holy name, okay? And the elect is synonymous with salvation, because the elect are the ones that are going to be saved. So to be saved, you have to praise that holy name, all right? You have to know the name. You have to be able to declare the Lord's marvelous works and believe that the Lord is truly the one doing it. So you got to have that faith, and you got to have the works. But, at the end of the day, is by, predestination. But ultimately, you have to have that name. The elect shall praise his holy name. All right? So I'll end off with this. This is step 3 of what's the key to salvation. Matthew 10 and 22. Let me get this real quick. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 22. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Right? The whole world already hates us, but we understand it's going to come another level of persecution in the times that we're coming into. All right? There's going to be a whole new level of persecution that we never experienced before. To the point to where people are actually going to try to come after our lives. They're actually going to, try to capture us and do whatever wicked inventions that they have, all right? Do whatever wicked things, that they want with us, But we also understand that through those names, Yahweh Shai, the Lord is going to lift up a standard, all right? But reading on, it says, but he that endureth to the end, the same, Salakia, he that endureth to the end shall be saved. All right, I got it mixed up with the one in Matthew 24. All right, because it also says this in Matthew 24. I was thinking about that one. All right, it says, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So that's step 3. You got to endure to the end. Step 1, you got to be an Israelite. Step 2, you got to have the names. And step 3, you got to endure to the end. All right, because there's a lot of bozos walking around on the planet Earth, you know, talking about I'm saved, I've been saved. You know, there's a lot of bozos on the planet Earth that think they're already saved, but they have not endured to the end. You know, the end, it hasn't come yet. The destruction hasn't come yet. Yahweh Shai hasn't returned. So how can you say you're saved if you haven't even endured to the end? All right. All right. The hard part hasn't even come yet. Okay. We haven't even gotten to the hard part yet. So how can you say you're saved? All right. Saved from what? But you know, these Christians, they don't understand. All right. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Once again, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kudash, and Shalom to